Welcome back to The Morning Blend. Well, making sure kids eat right is easier said than done, trust me. But nutrition plays a huge role in kids' health.
That's right. Holistic nutritionist Maria Weil is back, and she's going to share some great lunch ideas for kids that apparently she already vetted by some kids, right?
Well, I've got a lot of kids in my family. Not my
There
child.
are a lot.
You're still too young.
Well, yeah, I mean, to have too much of an opinion.
Right,
Yeah.
but the point is that you think these are things that are not only healthy, but kids will like.
Yeah, and I think right now a lot of people are dealing with, there's so many different diets going on, and sometimes kids either replicate what their parents are doing, or we have some allergy issues, and so I think it can be really tough to think, what am I packing that is a complete meal for my kid too, not just like, what will they eat, just to make sure they're getting the right nutrients.
Yeah, because I feel like parents are always trying to be sneaky about getting them the right nutrients.
Yeah, trying to have like peas and macaroni, like it doesn't.
Yeah, right. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does work? Because this is kind of a beyond basic lunch here.
So this is, no allergies, just kind of like, but we want to make it fun, right? So kids like to eat with their hands. It's something with even just like a sandwich. So I think it's important. Bread is a tricky one.
Yeah.
But a healthy version would be like a sourdough, like a slow rise sourdough. It's easier to digest. It's easy to find. There's lots of local brands, and it's something that tastes good on a sandwich.
Yeah.
Some healthy breads don't do really well with sandwiches.
Right, especially for kids. Yeah.
And then an egg salad or like a healthier mayo. So a mayo that's made with avocado oil versus soybean oil is going to be a lot better in terms of less inflammatory oils in general. And kids tend to not be able to tell so much unless they're like a specific brand. I'm not going to say brands.
Right.
Types of mayo. But there's some good alternatives to that.
Yep.
And then with fruit, just making it fun.
I like that idea.
You have to make it fun. And then even just something like goat cheddar cheese, which tastes like a cheddar cheese versus cow. Goat protein is easier to digest than cow's protein.
I didn't know that.
Across
And
the
I
board.
think it's delicious.
Yeah.
I actually think the cheese
try it?
has a much stronger taste.
Yeah, and they've got like mild cheddars. Kids don't tend to always like
Strong flavors.
strong cheeses, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell, but it digests better in the stomach in general.
What are the cute little things that look like? Is that coconut?
So these are little coconut date rolls. So has a little bit of a sweet, and again, a natural sugar versus other sugar, and they're just in a wax paper. So this can be like an easier, reusable thing to put your kids' lunches in.
And where can you get that kind of wax paper?
You can easily get it online.
Okay.
There's a lot of really cute things. So these are reusable. You can put chips, you can put little things in there, and then you're not worrying about plastic bags putting that, it kind of adds to making it a little bit healthier for the kids.
That's a cute lunch.
You got some very vegetarian things here. I'm surprised how many kids these days are vegetarians.
Yeah, so I think kids sometimes don't have an appetite for meat in general, whether or not it's like a moral issue or a dietary thing.
Or texture even.
Or texture, yeah. But the thing with vegetarian is you really want to make sure you get some complete proteins in there for them. So they're not just eating, peanut butter sandwiches.
Right.
So there's some really great brands of like veggie burgers. This one is Hillary's root veggie burger, and so it has millet and has like garbanzo beans, so it has some complete protein in that.
Okay.
So you can just toast it. I literally put this in the toaster.
No way.
Yeah, just toast it to heat it up, and then some
so
avocado
smart.
slices. Yeah, you don't need to like heat, pan fry it or anything. Just put it in the toaster. There's so many different healthier chips now. So these are like black bean chips. There's also rice chips. Yeah. So it gives you a little bit more nutrients than just corn chips.
Especially if they have a little salt on them. I feel like you hardly miss the old.
Yeah, you're not like, oh, this isn't corn. If there's flavor to them, kids tend to like it. And then, like a banana with some almond butter and a little bit of some chocolate chips. Again, trying to make it fun to eat healthy.
On a log.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like these little packets too of like nut butter. So you can just pack this in your kids' lunch and they can do it
because I was going to say, that's not going to hold up travel like that.
And then hummus. Hummus is a really good vegetarian option for complete protein. So that's really key for kids.
Great.
Even if you dip your chips in it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Well, carrots or chips.
One of the things I've seen from being in a lunchroom and looking at what kids throw away, because they do throw away so much food, is if you're going to pack carrots or say fruit, for example, think about how much you can eat at lunch. So you'd be surprised. Probably people overpack carrots and overpack fruit.
Right.
Pack a little bit. I think
Right.
they're so much more likely to eat it
Right.
if you pack a modest amount of something healthy and then some like peanut butter or chocolate
Right.
chips or something. I just feel like people tend to overpack.
Yeah, I think so too, because you're like, you don't want your kid to starve. Like they're not
They just
going
don't
to
eat
starve.
very much,
Yeah,
especially
and-
when they're young.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
not just that, but like they're probably less likely to eat a huge pile of carrots than a couple of carrot sticks
Yeah.
that they're like, okay, I can get this.
I can do
I can do
three.
this.
I can do
More
3.
appetizing.
Yeah. 3, 5.
And it's something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is more about allergies,
Yeah,
right here.
we're seeing this a lot, right? Lots of allergies. So this whole lunch is gluten, dairy, nut, corn, soy.
Wow.
Free.
Everything free?
Free, yeah, exactly, because
Start with these.
there's a lot. So again, because of that, there's a limited list sometimes for these kids. So it's really important that you make this fun. So they're just not like, oh, the same like sweet potato or,
Is
you
this
know.
chicken?
Yeah, so this is chicken, cucumber, and tomato kebabs. So
These are
because
cut into stars. I don't know if you can tell.
yeah, because a lot of times with gluten-free breads are really tough to find that are going to be sandwich appropriate. And
Yeah.
so, but getting them the basics that they really need for the sandwich, the protein, the veggies, make them in a kebab, they'll love it.
We're out of time, so tell us what's in the middle of these
Sunflower seed butter, or you could use like tahini and make apple slices.
What are these little wormy things?
These are paleo puffs. So there's some really great brands. You need to try it, Tiffany. I mean, for like a Cheeto, like a cheesy.
Oh, I love it.
So there's no cheese, there's no grain. They're made with coconut oil. I love this brand. So no cheesiness. They have plain ones. They have an apple cider vinegar one.
They're delicious.
And then the chocolate chips, it's a dairy soy-free little chocolate chip. And there's a lot of products. You just need to,
Cute little
again,
containers,
make
too.
it fun, make it finger food. You know, get kids, help them pack.
Yeah.
Help them
great
make
idea.
it. These are all things kids can help.
Love it, Maria.
pack
Go to our
themselves.
website,
Listen to that.
themorningblend.com, to rewatch us for all these awesome ideas. Thank you so much, Maria.
you're welcome.
Appreciate it.